Welcome back! We are so excited to welcome you back to the 2025-26 school year. How sweet it is at
Acton Elementary.
#, we love it here. I'm excited to be able to share with you just important information as we head into the 2025-26 school year at Acton Elementary. This year our theme is How Sweet It Is at Acton Elementary, # we love it here. And this theme really, the whole basis behind it is just an opportunity to celebrate all of the incredible things that happen in our school and all of the reasons why our students, our staff, and our families love Acton Elementary. We are excited for another school year. Our staff has been hard at work the last week preparing for your students, and so listen on for some important information about the upcoming school year. First, I want you to meet our incredible administration team. I am Maggie Walton. I'm starting year 4 as principal at Acton Elementary. Truly a dream come true, the most magical job I could ever imagine, the greatest honor. And so I'm excited to be starting year 4 alongside one of our assistant principals, Mallory Myers. Incredible, just an incredible servant too. If you have not met her, I encourage you to meet her. She is a ball of energy, so much fun, and our students and staff love her. New to her position this year is Haley Briggs as assistant principal. I cannot think of anybody more worthy to step into this position. She served our campus as an instructional specialist the last few years, and she has already hit the ground running in this new role, and we're super excited about that. Our OG counselor, Jill Jernigan, starting year 14 in this role. She is the mom to us all. She truly has a heart and a passion for our students, and just does an incredible job. And our 2 instructional specialists who work so hard and so diligently to support our teachers, Karen Garcia, who supports our kindergarten through 2nd grade teachers, and Tiffany Ferrer, who's new to us. She came to us from Bacchus Elementary, who will be serving our 3 through 5 teachers. These are all familiar faces to you, our front office team. They are the front lines, the first people you see when they walk into our building. They are the face of Acton Elementary, and they do it so beautifully. Francille, our secretary, who keeps the school running. Juliet and Mallory, who you see right when you walk in our front doors, always with a smile on their face. Nurse Bruner, who truly is an MVP. She's an incredible support to our students. And then Deani Edwards, who is our behavior support specialist. She truly supports staff in incredible ways, helping with students who are struggling with some behavior, and does it all beautifully. So this team truly does serve our campus in unbelievable ways. Just a few, some info about communication. Y'all know that at Acton Elementary, we love to communicate. Communicating well is a high priority for our campus, and so there are a number of different ways that you can get engaged or plugged in to receive communication. The first is our AES Remind. Automatically, Skyward does add Family 1 to our Remind, but you will know if you're not receiving Remind messages, then text at Acton ELEME to 81010 to get connected. A lot of information comes out via Remind, and so I do highly encourage you to get connected there. Class Dojo is an app that all of our teachers, kindergarten through 5th grade, utilize to communicate with parents. And so this should automatically happen. And when you get to meet the teacher on Tuesday night, your teacher will walk you through how to get connected there. But some communication about behavior, communication about academics, communication about upcoming events, pictures throughout the week about what is happening in class. All of that happens in Class Dojo from the teacher. So it is our teacher platform for communication with parents. If you've been here, you know that the Pirate Press comes out every Friday afternoon. This is the one-stop shop for all of the information. I highly encourage you to read that each Friday. It not only has staff highlights, student highlights, pictures of what happened throughout the week, but it also very clearly lays out all that you need to know about what's coming up. And so if you ever have a question about, well, when is this event, or what do I need to take care of for this, the Pirate Place is your place to go. We really spend a lot of time making sure that parents have all of the information that they need. And so take a look at that every Friday afternoon. And as always, stay connected on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We have a podcast that we're going to be bringing back this year. We highlight a lot of things on those platforms. And so check it out. All right, next up, school times. Our school times remain the same this school year. 7:25 to 3:05 are our school times. Our doors do open at 7:10 for students who, when they come in at 7:10, if they want breakfast, they'll go to the cafeteria. All of our kindergarten and first grade students will get their breakfast and eat in the cafeteria. 2nd through 5th grade, it's a grab-and-go breakfast. They get it and they take it back to their classroom to eat. The tardy bell is at 7:40, but I will reiterate that instruction does start at 7:25. So please try your best to have your students here at 7:25. That helps our teachers be able to get started right on time. We do have an extended school day program. I do believe it's full, but if you're interested, you can call the front office and get on the waiting list. But the times for our extended school day program are listed there. Title I funding, we are required by law to let you know that we are a Title I district and a Title I campus. Title I basically just means that we receive funding from the federal government to fund specific positions. And so at AES, we use our Title I funds to fund our 2 instructional specialists, Ms. Garcia and Ms. Ferrer. We cannot think of a better way to utilize those funds. Those 2 people build capacity in our teachers to meet the needs of our students. And so that is how we utilize our Title I funding. AES counseling program. I talked about Miss Jernigan earlier and how incredible she is. You will see a lot of communication coming out from her this year. She's going to have a highlight each week on social media where she talks about different things related to the counseling program. She also is the lead of all things Capturing Kids' Hearts, which is a process that we use in Granbury ISD to build relationships with students. We are excited that this past year, during year 1 of implementation, we got the Rising Star recognition from Capturing Kids' Hearts. We are pushing hard this next year to be a national showcase school, but Ms. Jernigan is the heartbeat behind all things counseling and character education. And so if you ever have questions or you feel like she could just help assist you with any issues that you have with your student, please reach out to her. She would love to partner with you. Breakfast and lunch. You probably have seen our free and reduced lunch meal applications. Please, please, please complete these. Not only does it help put resources in our families' hands immediately, but it also is important for accountability. And so please complete those. We'll be sending those home on the 2nd day of school as well for you to complete. It's also part of the online application if you want to do that. Breakfast and lunch. We have an incredible cafeteria staff, and like I said earlier, for breakfast, students can come in and get breakfast if they want to. Our lunch times have already been posted. I will reiterate, our lunches do span from 10:15 in the morning until about 1:35 in the afternoon. Either way, if your student has an early lunch, trust that they will have a snack time in the afternoon. The opposite is true for students with a late lunch. They will have an opportunity for a snack in the morning. These snacks can be as hearty as you would like for them to be. So if you're concerned about your student having a late lunch, feel free to send a sandwich. Feel free to send something for snack time that will tide them over until lunch. We promise that they are resilient and they will be great. We do ask that snacks, that they are relatively healthy snacks, that it's not junk food, and that it's not a snack that will make a mess, especially with the technology that we use in the classroom. But just some information about breakfast and lunch. School safety and security. Our SRO officer is Officer Adam Stevens. He was with us a couple of years ago, and we are so excited for him to be returning with us. We do security drills throughout the year. Just to kind of let you know, we do fire drills, lockdown drills, weather and hold or secure drills. All of the communication that we give to students about these drills is age appropriate. The purpose of these drills is to make sure that our students and staff are fully equipped in the case of needing to go into an actual emergency. And so just know that we do it in a way that's still developmentally appropriate, and it really is just to ensure their safety. Locked door policy, again, all exterior and interior doors are locked at all times. That's a policy, not only a state requirement, but it's a district policy as well. And then we are going to continue to use Fast Passes this year for all large events. I highly encourage you to watch our social media, watch Class Dojo, watch the Pirate Press for information about Fast Pass. It will save you a ton of time when you check in to our school for these events. So highly encourage you to use those. Attendance is so important. And when we talk about attendance, a lot of times you might think they talk about attendance all the time. We talk about attendance because students being at school directly impacts their academic achievement. And we firmly and strongly believe that we want students here as often as they can be. And it's important. Some rules about or procedures around the notes. Students are allowed to have up to 3 parent notes per semester. And all of those notes need to be turned in as soon as possible to Miss Juliet in the front office. If they give them to their teacher will turn them in as well. But 3 parent notes per semester. Anything after those 3 parent notes, if it's not a doctor's note, will be unexcused. And you can see some of the other things over on the right-hand side in the graphic. But again, ways that we promote attendance, you've seen a lot of these things on social media. We're doing individual incentives this year, classroom incentives school-wide, and then we do give out golden coins for our book machine for students who have incredible attendance. Our military liaison is Ms. Shauna McPherson, our librarian media specialist, and we are a Purple Star campus, which means that we were designated this because of the ways that we welcome military families. And so you'll see things throughout the year. We do Month of the Military Child. We do a lot of things on Veterans Day where we honor families who have military members or who served in the military previously. But we really take great pride in welcoming families that have active family members in the military. Testing, a little bit of information about testing, and we will send this out to you as well once the school year gets started. But we use iReady and M-Class testing to monitor and track student progress throughout the year. They're assessed in reading, math, and in 5th grade science. We use these assessments to help guide the instruction and the interventions that we provide for our students. And so know that is the heart behind all of testing like that. You will receive a letter at beginning, middle, and end of year which outlines how your student performed and the progress that they've shown. So watch for that. And we do want to go ahead and get STAR testing dates in your hands now so that you can plan accordingly. You can look at those dates for STAR testing for grades 3 through 5 in the month of April. New curriculum, and there will be more information to come with this, but just know that you might see some different things coming home. We just adopted this past year Bluebonnet Learning. It's a K-5 math program. What you can expect as a parent is consistent and engaging math. It's going to encourage math talk, so students talking about the math that they're doing, being able to explain why it is that they solve a problem and the way that they solve a problem. What I love the most is the family-friendly resources that they will be able to send home to you. How often do you get a math paper home and you're unsure how to help your child? This will help. So it's information directly for the parent so that the parent is able to help their students. And so we're excited about that. You will hear more about that in the days to come. GISD cell phone policy, I'm sure you've seen this all over social media and in some of the communication that's come from the district. This is part of recent legislation that does prohibit the use of cell phones on school campuses. And so I want to talk through just what we're doing at Acton Elementary and across all elementary campuses. The backpack is the secure location where students are able to keep their cell phones. We don't have a ton of students that have cell phones, but we do have some. And so I want to tell you, they are able to keep their cell phone in their backpack turned off. The cell phone must be turned off. If the cell phone goes off in the middle of the day, then we will follow the code of conduct for consequences. And so cell phone is turned off. At the elementary level, it is from the time they walk in the building at 7:10 until 3:05. So we should never see the cell phone or smartwatch or wireless headphones or tablets during the school day. Some of our students bring it to school because they like to play on their devices on the bus. That is fine, but we cannot see them until they are on the bus outside of the school building. You can see the consequences and kind of listed out by offense. We will start with the student conference and then move down that accordingly. But we don't anticipate it being a major issue because we really feel like if we over-educate, we're going to do a lot of talking about it at the beginning of the school year on announcements. If you can support us by talking about it with your students at home too, that would be helpful. If you have questions about this, feel free to give the front office a call. Some other basic information. Please label your lunch boxes, water bottles, coats, jackets. That helps us get those things back into your hands. Send students to school with a refillable water bottle. We have water filling stations throughout the building that they can fill up their water bottle with. You are able to have lunch with your student at the picnic tables outside or at some tables that we have set up in the pit. We do ask that you only eat lunch with your student. Birthday treats must be store-bought. It's encouraged that treats be sent with students when they come to school in the morning. If you're unable to do that, you can drop it off throughout the day, but it does make it easier on our front office staff if students come in the door with them in the morning. Volunteers need to complete a background check online, and that has already been sent out. We will send it out again, but there's a quick form that you'll complete for a background check. And then we do ask that all transportation changes be made with the front office by 2:15 in the afternoon. This helps our front office staff ensure that the classroom teacher receives the information and that the student gets home the correct way. Drop-off is going to be the same this year. Drop-off, we've got 3 lanes in the morning, and so the first couple of weeks of school, we ask that you give a lot of grace. Please trust that it does get smoother, and just watch. We've got a lot of staff members that are outside that are directing traffic. If you will please watch, just to make sure that you are following the right protocols. We ask that all parents pull all the way up, and then after the first few weeks, after 7:25, we ask that you only come through the blue drop-off lane because our staff members will be coming inside. That's when school starts. So just trust it will get smoother at the end of the school year we get. Same for pickup in the afternoon. For pickup in the afternoon, we only have 1 lane. The blue lane is the only lane that your cars will come through, and you'll see that the first day of school. We do offer porch pickup for parents that want to park and walk across. We do require the tag, and so card tags, you should have the same card tags from last year. Numbers have not changed. All new families will get card tags at Meet the Teacher, and then every existing family will get 1 new card tag. We're hopeful that you still have your card tags from last year. Numbers will be the same. We do have an incredibly active PTO. Here are the dates of our PTO meetings for this 25-26 school year. We would love for you to join our PTO. If you'll stop by our PTO table at Meet the Teacher, you can talk with some of our PTO members and talk about membership, but it's a great way to get plugged into our community. AES store, if you missed the first order, do not worry, it's opening up again on August 8th. So we will send out communication on social media, but it opens August 8th, closes August 29th. All of the online orders from that order will be delivered to your home. If you are ordered during the first ordering, those will be able to be picked up at Meet the Teacher. So stop by our PTO table to pick up the merch that you already ordered. Also, you can go ahead and order our 25-26 yearbook. We will send this information out soon too, and there will be a QR code present at Meet the Teacher as well. I encourage you to do this early. A lot of times, families that don't, we get in later into the school year and they can't remember if they have or if they haven't, and so take care of this at Meet the Teacher, and you'll be ready to go for the school year. Pay fundraiser. It's our big fundraiser for the school year. It's coming in October. More information to come, but go ahead and anticipate. It's the same fundraiser we've done the last 2 years, and we've had great success. And we're excited to do it again this year, partnering with our PTO. The Teacher is this coming Tuesday, August 12th. We cannot wait to see all of our students and families. Just some information, homeroom teacher information will be available in Skyward the day before, next Monday, August 11th at 4 p.m. To view your child's teacher, your student must be fully registered in Skyward. So if you have not completed registration yet, you will not be able to see your student's teacher. Please take care of that. If you need help, call the front office and they can help you. I think currently we're at 85% registered, so we are getting close to that 100%. We cannot wait to see our students at Meet the Teacher. First day of school is so exciting. Just some information about that. We do allow parents to walk the students into class on the first day of school. This is 100% optional. Many families do not do this, but if you do want to do this, we welcome it. So we do ask that you complete the Fast Pass. The Fast Pass was sent out on Remind. It's also on our Facebook page. Complete the Fast Pass by Monday morning, Monday, August 11th at 10. If you complete it by Monday, August 11th at 10, you will be able to pick up your Fast Pass from your homeroom teacher at Meet the Teacher. If you are a new Acton Elementary family or a new kinder family, if you're planning to walk your student on the first day of school, you'll need to stop by the cafeteria during Meet the Teacher to scan your ID and to get your Fast Pass. So it's a little bit different for our new families just because we need to have them scan their IDs. We cannot wait to kick off the school year on Thursday, August 14th. Couple of other back-to-school events to mark your calendars. September 9th is our back-to-school kickoff back-to-school event. It coincides with our book fair, which is so much fun, a fairy tale book prom. That week, we also have Grandparents' Day lunches. We love honoring our grandparents. They will come. Grandparents are welcome any day, September 8th through 11th, Monday through Thursday, during your students' regularly scheduled lunch times. After just some highlights for the fall semester, there are quite a few student holidays, and so go ahead and take note of those. We'll post those online as well. And mark your calendars for October 31st. We will be doing parent-teacher conferences. That is a teacher workday student holiday. So we will have opportunities for you to sign up to come and meet with your student's teacher. Again, our mission at Acton Elementary is reaching hearts, building character, growing learners, and embracing families. We have an incredible school family, and it's because all of the decisions that we make at Acton, we keep this at the heart and focus of it. Every decision is made with these things in mind. And so we are just thrilled that you're here with us at Acton Elementary. We do believe that our partnerships with our parents are critically important. We know that we cannot do our job alone, and we hope that you feel the same way. We hope you see us as partners. And so this quote by Helen Keller always resonates with us, and we believe it to be true. So thank you for entrusting your child with us. We think that this is the most magical place, and it is magical because the people inside this building. And so thank you for sharing your kids with us. If you have any questions, feel free to give our front office a call. Otherwise, we will see you soon.